A family in North York reached out to us for this one. They are fighting City Hall after being hit with bylaw violations. Violations they say are not only unfair, but will impact thousands of homeowners and tenants across the city. Take a drive down Apache Drive in North York. You'll find homes that look quite similar.
The way they're designed, they have multiple entrances, and so a lot of them have been converted into multi-unit houses.
Solomon Mayer owns two of them, his primary home with a tenant in the basement and another across the street that he rents out. The benefit for tenants, the parking in the driveways here.
2 cars side by side, so there's enough for 3 to 4 cars on the driveway, and so that allows for our tenants to be able to park as well as us.
Mayer bought both properties nearly 2 decades ago, made no modifications, and has had no issues until...
Well, late January, we had a bylaw officer come by and notify us that we were in violation.
According to this 2013 bylaw, enacted more than a decade after he bought his homes, his driveways on both properties are too wide.
We were only allowed to park directly in front of the garage and nothing beyond that.
They basically would say that 50% of the space beside the driveway, I believe, has to be landscaping. So that would mean that this space where the car is would probably have to be converted back to some kind of soft landscaping.
Losing those parking spaces, Mayer says, means he'll lose his tenants.
They've moved in with the expectation of parking space, and now they would lose that parking space.
Mayer says only his homes receive notices, despite dozens of other multi-home units having the exact same exterior layout. How many homes on your street would you say are impacted by this?
I would say practically every single one. There's hardly a single home in this neighborhood that is not affected by this, because every one has widened driveways. There's the rare house that does not. Yeah. So this is a lot of people.
Yeah. And a lot of violations, according to the city.
According to the city, every single one of them are in violation.
Speaker's Corner reached out to city staff, who again cited the bylaw but could not comment on Mayer's case because it's currently still under investigation. When asked why Mayer's properties were targeted and not others, they told us they only investigate after a complaint is made, saying, quote, in this case, ML&S received a complaint and initiated an investigation. Staff says Mayer can apply for a variance to try and keep his parking spaces.
The variance, we're told, will cost anywhere between $2,000 and $5,000 just to apply, with no guarantee of success. Okay. If we fail, we lose that fee.
And in return, he could lose his tenants. A bad look, he says, for a city desperate for housing.
You'd have the issue of displacing tenants in an already overburdened city that has very low vacancy rate, high rents. But I'm also appealing to the politicians to say, fix this. This needs to be fixed. This has repercussions that affect not just us, but all the families that are property owners throughout the city.
If you have an issue, story, or question you'd like us to look into, reach out by visiting the Speaker's Corner tab on the City News website. Taney, City News.